Good morning guys, and welcome to today's video on volume of a frustrum. Right guys, this video was recorded on Thursday the 13th of August 2020. Okay. Right guys, if you're new, welcome. My name is Abdallah Wahishi and I'm a private maths tutor and a recently qualified maths teacher for secondary and primary. I make videos on Key Stage 1, Key Stage 2, Key Stage 3, GCSE, A-level maths and further maths, as well as undergraduate level degree maths. Okay, please do subscribe to my channel if you find it useful and drop the video a like and turn on post notification so you guys can be notified of when my uploads are. Okay, but let's get on with today's video. Okay, right guys, okay, so these are going to be our learning objectives for today's lesson. So it's GCSE higher tier, so we're looking at grades 6 and 7. Okay, we're looking at a frustrum. So a frustrum, guys, okay, is a cone with the top part of the cone removed. Okay, so essentially I've essentially cut this part off. Okay, this part has been cut off to make it look like this. Okay, so this is what a frustrum is. Okay, so to work out the volume of a frustrum, it's the volume of the whole cone minus the volume of the missing part. Okay, so essentially minusing the volume of the smaller cone. Okay, so you got a height here. Okay, small height H, big height N, small radius, and then big radius. Okay, so we will come on to that in a second. Okay, but essentially you would do. So you'd work out the volume of the whole cone, which is a third pi r squared h, okay, and then subtract the volume of the smaller cone. So you would use this and this, okay, for your first part to work out the volume of the whole cone, and then subtract the volume using these figures here. Okay, so I will come on to that just now. Okay. So example 1, okay, so find the volume of the frustrum with radius 1 is 10 centimeters, radius 2 is 15, height is 16, and height 2 is 20 actually. So the whole height is 20, okay, the small height is 16, the small radius is 10, and the big radius is 15 actually. So I've not done it to scale, but yeah, okay, so the way to work out actually, so the volume of the frustrum, so it's the volume of the whole cone actually. So it's the volume of, so a third pi r squared h, okay, so a third times pi times, I've made a mistake here, sorry, okay, it should be times 15 squared, sorry, okay, yeah, 15 squared actually, so I apologize here, so I've made a mistake there, okay, so a third times pi times, okay, the radius, so the bigger number first, so this number here, sorry, and then multiply by the bigger height, so it's these two numbers, and then it's subtract a third times pi times the other two numbers, so times this squared times this, okay, and then you will get an answer. Obviously, I've made a mistake here, so my answer here will be close to that answer, but not completely correct. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll put the correct answer for this in the description below for example 1. Okay. Right, guys, example 2. Work out the volume of the frustrum. Okay, so given the following information. Radius is 10, radius is 2 is 5, height is 12, and height of 2 is 18. Right, the volume of the frustrum. So, it's a third times pi times the bigger number squared, so times the radius squared, and then times the height. Okay, subtract a third times pi times the smaller radius squared, which is this part here, times the smaller height. And then you will get an answer of 600 pi minus 100 pi, which is 500 pi centimeters cubed. Remember, guys, the volume is always units cubed. Okay, so volume is always units cubed, and area is units squared, and then and then if it's just units, then it will be just units. Okay. Right, guys, example 3. Work out the volume of the frustrum given the following information. Height 1 is 2, height 2 is 50, radius 2 is 45 and radius 1 is 20. Okay, so again, I'll put it in like a different order. Okay, so a third times pi times the larger radius squared times the larger height minus a third times pi times the smaller radius squared times by the smaller height. Okay, and then you should get an answer of 1051, sorry, 105,000, yeah, and 190.994 meters cubed, okay, for your answer. Right, guys, okay, so example 4, okay, so this time, guys, yeah, fill in the blanks, okay, so I've put it there for you, okay, so yeah, so work out the answer for this, and then for this, yeah, and then what I'll do is I'll put the answer in the description, yeah, for example 4, okay, so yeah, obviously check your answer with that, so yeah, so fill in the blanks, yeah, and give that, okay, a go, okay. Right, guys, activity 1. Okay, so pause the video and try this question, and then press play when you're finished. Okay. Right, guys, here is my answer. Okay, so activity 1 solution. Okay, so volume of the so a third times 50 times pi times 50 squared times 100 minus a third times pi times 10 squared times 8. Excuse me, this answer, which I would round it to 2 dphdS, so 2 dp is okay. Okay, so 206961.63. Okay, so that is also correct. Okay, apologies, should be cubed there. Okay, and it should be actually millimeters, because I've made a mistake there. It should be millimeters cubed and not centimeters cubed, so apologies again, guys. Okay, so that'll be my answer for that. Okay, if there are any queries or questions, yeah, then feel free to obviously put it in like the comment section below. Okay, yeah, if you've got any questions, yeah, okay, but I hope that actually made sense, yeah, and I hope it was clear to work out the volume of a frustrum. Okay, for surface area, okay, you are not actually required to know actually, but in any case, what you would do is you'd work out the surface area of the larger cone using the formula 4 pi r squared, and then you'd minus the surface area of the smaller cone. Okay, yeah, obviously given the, so it would be 4 pi r squared minus 4 pi r1 squared, where r is the biggest radius number, and then R1 is going to be your like smaller radius essentially. Okay, but you are not actually required yet, as far as I'm aware, actually, to work out the surface area. But if you are, in any case, obviously comment below, and I'll do a video on that actually. But essentially, it's just working out the surface area. So it's exactly the same as that volume, but you'd work out the surface area of the big cone and then minus the surface area of the small cone. Okay, make sure that you use the correct and the bigger R value first, and then take away the smaller R value, okay, for surface area. Okay, so I hope it made, I hope it was clear, guys. Yeah, any questions or queries, please feel free to put it in the comment section. And apologies, yeah, for making a lot of, mistakes in today's video. So sorry about that. Okay. Right, guys, end the lesson. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. So we have just hit 140 subscribers. So again, yeah, thank you so much, actually. So please subscribe if you're new. Like my video, share it, and then turn on post notification by pressing the bell icon next to the subscribe button. Yeah, and feel free to ask me any questions or queries in the comment section. Okay, second point is good luck to GCSE, obviously, folks, getting the results next Thursday, and obviously all the best for A-level results today. I hope everything goes smoothly, and I wish you all the best for the future, and I hope everything goes well. Okay, remember, guys, that I've still got lessons available. So if you're looking for online tutoring or face-to-face tutoring, then please, obviously, send me an email. My email will be in the description below. Okay, if you've got any questions or queries regarding obviously like tutoring for your autumn exams or exams next year, okay, in 2021. Okay, any questions or any queries feel free to just ask me, and I'll be happy to help you. And I'm also putting like a mini discount actually for £12 for online tutoring. That can be up to 4 students actually, 4 or 5 students per lesson, okay, via Zoom or via Skype. Okay, Yeah, okay, so I hope that's okay actually. Yeah, and then it will last until the 31st of August. Okay, yeah, so any questions or queries, actually, yeah, give me an email actually, or ask me in the comment section. Okay, I hope that was okay actually. And yeah, and lastly, guys, obviously, I put a video out yesterday, yeah, obviously about like advice actually, yeah, for like, obviously A-level and GCSE actually. I know, obviously, yeah, I know it's been such like a tricky time actually, and I appreciate that it's not been like a very easy like ride actually like this year with the whole coronavirus actually, yeah, and the whole COVID situation actually, yeah, in 2020. Okay, but please do not give up actually, and do not lose hope actually. Okay, things will hopefully get better actually. Yeah. Hopefully, once September comes, then we will all be in a much better position here to actually know what's actually going to happen like going forward actually. Okay, but do remember actually, yeah, that I want what's actually best for you. Okay, so I'm sure you will all do well actually. Okay, work hard. Okay, and just do your best, guys. Okay, that is all I can say, and I am proud of every single one of you. Okay, and thank you all actually, yeah, obviously for sticking with me and obviously watching my videos. Okay, I hope you actually find them useful actually and find them informative. Okay, thank you so much for watching, guys. Okay, any questions or queries, put it in the comment section. I hope you're all well. Stay safe, and I will see you soon. Okay, happy Thursday. Bye now.